Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I'm here with a very small haul. These are just the little items that I've picked up over the past couple weeks. Obviously, as you can see, this pile is very small. And one of the things was a subscription that I'm part of, and one thing was gifted to me. So I've only even purchased 3 things, so I have very much scaled back my purchasing this month because I went a little crazy last month, which is totally fine, but it's definitely, I just didn't have that much to purchase this month. So, and that may change. It's not exactly the end of the month yet, but I do want to go ahead and share with you what I have because it's starting to collect into a pile. And I'm also going to share with you all the items that I've used up here this last couple weeks. So the first thing, this was given to me, and I think this is super cool. This is a bat border punch for Halloween. One of my husband's friends found this. Well, she's my friend too, but she found this when her and her daughter were shopping and grabbed it for me. So there's that. It's a Martha Stewart punch. I also went ahead and picked up this Studio G mini punch, and the reason I did is because I have these little bins. This one has hearts in it, and I've got a flyaway heart. This one has hearts in it, and this one has stars in it. And then I have these 2 little punches that I just keep in there, and I use them with my little scraps. And I like this one. This is a little Recollections heart one. I like the size of the hearts that it creates. And then I've got this one with stars, and this one is a Marvy punch. It's like that. And it creates these stars, which are cool, but they're kind of a funky shape. And it's not exactly my favorite, but I hadn't really found a little star punch I liked until, well, I found this one the other day. It was $1 at AC Moore. I don't typically go into AC Moore. I don't know why. I just don't. And so I found this. And I said, ooh, I like that. I like the size of that star. Well, let me find a piece of paper that's big enough. Where are you now? Here we go. Oh, it's not the easiest punch to use. Maybe I'll be able to use some wax paper or something. But it creates a really pretty size. So look at the difference in the size. I like this little tiny one better. Well, that's a bummer. Punch is not the best. I mean, it was $1. Maybe I shouldn't complain. Okay, I'm gonna have to work with that a little bit. See if I can smooth it out. Maybe it's better if you put it down. No, not really. Okay, well anyways, the idea was that I was gonna get a better punch, a better sized punch. So I'm gonna work with that and see what I can do a little differently. But I got that little punch, and that was from Studio G. I also picked these up at Tuesday morning. I was there looking for something else, and I just happened to go through the scrapbook section and thought, hey, I have to look. So I got the Jack and Jill collection from Echo Park. They're starting to carry most of the collections, I guess, as they cycle out of the stores, which I think is super cool, and I love this airplane paper. And then I got this one, which is Happy Camper, and we have been camping, and we've already planned the next camping trip for next spring. So I definitely wanted this with the camping icons. The other one I have is called the Great Outdoors, I believe, and so this is, you know, very similar, but it has like the s'mores and the campfire and things like that. So I went ahead and picked up both of these. They were $5.99 each. So I think those are cool. So that's everything I really picked up. But I did get my not Echo Park, my Ellie Studio monthly kit. This is the, what are we, October one. And of course she sent a little card as a thank you. She always sends an extra item. And then I've got the kit itself. And I'm not actually going to unbox this kit because I will be using it. But you can kind of see it definitely has more of your fall colors. And it has autumn. But there's a lot of things that you can do with that pumpkin fun. Grateful for these moments. So that is my haul. It's very small. I'm very aware of that. But I think it's nice just to pick up a couple things throughout the month. Now, if you remember, you may not, I had a bin on my desk where I kind of put items that were almost finished that I really wanted just to put there to try to use up. And I still have the bin, but it's actually much smaller in size now. I just have some chipboard here that helps it stay up and not just kind of flop over the edge. But I do have that here still. But I went through it. So these items are just too big to fit in my little bins that I'm going to show you next. But I did just like cut things down. Instead of having the whole package, I cut it down to where, because if it only had 1 or 2 stickers in it, I cut it down. And then these items, I had lots of little extras that were in there, so I sorted them by like cards. These are cards that are smaller than 3x4, paper scraps, journaling pieces, labels are in this middle one, and then the end ones are like die cuts or chipboard pieces or tags, anything like that. Some stickers, some paper clips. Those are things that were left over, either that I had pulled out to use and I didn't have a place to put it back, or it was like the last thing on a sheet, or it was left over from a kit that I was done working with. So I went through that bin, and instead of keeping all of those things in there, I realized I wasn't using them when I had to keep opening packages. So I sorted them out as much as I could and got rid of the packaging, and these were the items that were just almost completely used up, but maybe had 1 or 2 things left on it. So I went ahead and went through that, and I'm able to throw away a lot of packages. I've got a Gossamer Blue chipboard sheet. There was like 1 left, so I stuck it in there. I've got a Cocoa Daisy planner sheet, and as you can see, there's a few little stickers here, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. That's not going to be used. I've got an Elsie, Love Elsie gel sticker sheet, and I have put a couple of these. They were purple, and I just don't use purple that much in my scrapbooking, so I'll put that in a giveaway that I'm kind of putting together. I have a Gossamer Blue sticker sheet. I just cut out the one that was left on here. These are some yellow labels. They were actually for some Stampin' Up! Project Life boxes, and they had the labels in all different languages. I like to use the edges of them for layering, so I just cut off the ones that were left, and I'm just going to use those as layering. I am done with this sticker sheet. I think it was 1 through 31, and then it had a few icons. I had a Pop Fizz paper sticker sheet that I'm done with. This was a Fancy Pants Down by the Shore label stickers, and I cut out the 2 that were left. This was a Fancy Pants Moments Captured, or Memories Captured. Again, I think there was 1 left. I cut it out. This was a My Mind's Eye sticker sheet. That one I actually used the rest of. This is a Cocoa Daisy sticker sheet. I had some of these hole reinforcers that were left, and I put them here and then cut them out. I've actually already used them, but I have put them in my little bins. And then the other ones that are left, I'm just not going to use them. I had a Studio Calico's chipboard stickers. I had chipboard circles. I had like 2 of those left, so I took them out. This one I completely used up. It was a just some labels on a sticker sheet, but I used that one completely. And then these are those Heidi Swap words, and I cut them out. I had 2 left, these 2. And I just cut them apart instead of keeping this whole packaging, so maybe I'll actually use it. And then I have 2 adhesive packages left. So that's a lot. I'm really pleased with myself. Now, yes, I did not use these up completely. Some of them I did, like this, but the other ones I cut apart in ways that were going to be usable for me. And I have already used a lot of the things that are sitting in these bins. So these are a lot of packages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 packages or sheets of stickers that I'm throwing away because I have either used them or put them in a different way sorted so I can use them, and they were only had 1 or 2 items left on them anyways. So I'm very pleased with this different system. I'm hoping, well, actually I can already tell you it is working much, much better because I have the items sitting right here in front of me, just out of view where you can't see them, but I can see them. So as I'm scrapbooking, if I can't find something that I want to work, or if I need a little journaling spot, I have it right here ready. So that is it. That's all I've got to share with you guys today. I hope you are doing well. I will be back soon with another video for you. And that's it for today. All right, guys. Bye.